What's up, guys? So today is Friday and we're about to head out to dinner in Piantini in about 2 hours to meet up with some folks who invited us out. We're gonna meet up with Bone Crusher. And I know y'all saying, Bone Crusher? Is that the Bone Crusher? The Bone Crusher that I think you're talking about? Yep, this Bone Crusher. Yep, that's the Bone Crusher y'all had in mind. Yes, he and his wife flew down to Santo Domingo and they hit me up and said they wanted to link up. And so we're about to link up with them in a couple of hours and maybe I'll get some footage and maybe not, we'll see. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about something else. So let's jump into the video. So about a month ago, I was at Thomas' house. Well, Thomas invited me and some other expats over his house. I think y'all remember Thomas. Thomas is the pilot that I did an interview on my channel. Matter of fact, go check out that interview, man. You'll love it. I'm telling you, the interview is fire. And he invited all of us over to his house. He had just had it built. So it was kind of like a housewarming party and also kind of almost like a pre-Christmas get together. You know what I'm saying? All the guys and wives kind of just get together. But that night when we were sitting out on his balcony, or his rooftop, I wouldn't say balcony, it was a rooftop, I'm sorry. We were sitting there and the topic came up, what is it that each of us like about Dominican Republic? And it was me, it was Patrick, Thomas, of course, and our guy, Tony. And we were all just sitting there and I remember the answers that everybody gave. And Tony said he liked the fact that when he wakes up in the morning, that he loves to hear the guy in the trucks selling his avocados. And then he also said he likes to hear the roosters and things like that, that he really enjoyed that about the culture. My guy Pat said he likes the sense of community. He gave an example that one day it was something going on with the car and they was riding down the street and they pulled over to try to check the car and a guy came by and asked him what was wrong, and he gets something under the car, checks the car for them, tells them everything was good, wasn't nothing wrong with it, got back on his motorcycle and he left, didn't ask for a dime, didn't ask for nothing. And that's what Pat said he liked a lot about Dominican Republic, is that sense of community. And I remember what Thomas said. Thomas said he likes the focus on family culture, like everything is about family. Like during lunchtime, everybody come home and have lunch together as a family, and then they'll all go back to work. And of course, if you're not working near your house, that's not gonna happen. But the fact that if you do, everybody does come home and have lunch together, and then they go back to work. And lastly, it was my turn. And one of the things I like about Dominican Republic is I like the social culture, that people find a reason to get together with friends and family and just enjoy themselves. And I know you guys see it from the shorts that I put up when we're out with family and friends. You know, my mom, she'll call me and she'll say something like, hey, y'all ain't partying today, or y'all ain't getting together today. Almost like that's all we do. But I know it seems like that, but guys, trust me, it's not all we do. But we do it a lot. We do it more often here than we ever did back in the United States. I say all that to say this, stay away. And I know you're saying, man, that's harsh. No, I'm saying stay away. And the other part is because Dominican Republic may not be for you. And it's okay. Trust me, it's okay. It's over what, 100, 300, I don't know how many countries on this planet. You don't have to worry about if Dominican Republic isn't for you. You can go somewhere else. That's fine. It's not for everybody. And you have to be okay with that. And let me say something else about the reasons that we all gave. If you're coming to Dominican Republic for superficial reasons, you're not gonna make it. Meaning, if you're coming here for the women, if you're coming here for the weather, you're coming here for the beaches, etc., you're not gonna make it. Those are not reasons for you to come here to live. Those are reasons for you to come here to visit. Because once those superficial reasons no longer excite you, then you're done. I was watching a video one time, it wasn't too long ago. This person, finally, they moved to Dominican Republic. And the first thing you do is start complaining. Obviously, there's an adjustment period that you're gonna have to go through in order for you to get the real feel of a new place. I don't care if it's even in the States. For someone moving from the north, New York City, down to Greenbow, Alabama, there's an adjustment period. You just can't get to Greenbow, Alabama and start complaining. First of all, you ought to know that it was nothing in Greenbow, Alabama. There's no Walmart, there's no clubs, there's no bars, there's none of this stuff. There's no diversity in people, there's no different culture. It's just Greenbow, Alabama. So you have to prepare your mind to understand this. And the same thing applies to Dominican Republic. I'll say this. If you're coming to Dominican Republic looking for an easy life, you're in for a rude awakening. I didn't come to Dominican Republic looking for an easy life. I came to Dominican Republic looking for a better life, new experiences, new challenges. And just because something isn't easy doesn't mean that it's bad for you. Challenging, difficult could mean good too. For example, pulling up to a McDonald's and grabbing a burger to satisfy your hunger is probably one of the easiest things to do. But getting out of your house, getting in your car, driving to a grocery store, doing some shopping, getting back in your car, coming back to your house, loading your bags into your house, into your kitchen, standing in that hot kitchen, only to do the same thing, satisfy that hunger, took you about 3 hours to do. But it was better for you than that pulling up to that fast food and eating that old nasty burger. So don't come here looking for this easy life, because it's not easy. And I'm not saying that it's difficult. Of course it's not difficult, but it's not easy either, especially when you're coming from a place with so many conveniences like the United States. Here, there's a lot of traffic, especially in Santo Domingo. There's a lot of traffic. People move at a slower pace to get certain things done. There's a language barrier for some. There are culture differences. So that doesn't translate to easy, that translates into challenging. So if you're not approaching that with the right mindset, and you're not saying, hey, I'm here not for an easy life, but for new experiences. And I want to accept all challenges of this new experience. That's the way I did it. Do as much research as you can. Ask as many questions as you can. Know who you are, because just because you see someone else enjoying themselves doesn't always translate that you're going to have the same experience. And I'm okay with that. But I'm going to tell you one thing that irritates me a lot of times, if not all the time, when people have a bad experience about Dominican Republic. The first thing they want to do is get on camera and start bashing the country because of their bad experience. I never understood that. It'll be one thing for you to say, hey, you know what? I came over here, I gave it a try. It wasn't a perfect fit for me. Certain things I wasn't able to adjust to, but that's their culture. And obviously, there are a lot of people who are able to adjust. I just wasn't that person. Therefore, it didn't work out for me. I'm headed somewhere else. End of story. But they can't do that. They have to get there and they got to bash everything. They got to bash the country, bash the people. And you know what else they say? Oh, I'm just being real. I'm just telling you the truth. No, you're being stupid. You've been over here 4 weeks. There's nothing truthful about what you're talking about. A person being over here 4 weeks, testimony cannot stand up against my testimony, and I've been here for 4 years. And furthermore, you know what else irritates me when people have they go on these rants about how displeased they are about Dominican Republic? It's when they say the people that are talking positive about the country that they're getting paid for it. How stupid is that? Because I don't have your experience, because I am not miserable, because my life is great here, I'm getting paid to talk good about the country. There's over 500,000 expats that live here in Dominican Republic. What you're saying is that all of us of subjecting ourselves to this horrible treatment because we're getting paid. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make, if you're not coming over here for something of substance, then at some point you're gonna leave. Like I told you, I like the social culture here. And matter of fact, I like everything everybody said except Tony. Tony, my guy, but I don't like the guy going down the street hollering avocado. Maybe, it's cool sometimes, but I don't want to hear that every morning. But you know something? That's cool. I like that he likes that because we all like something different. And that's what's so great about Dominican culture. It has a lot to offer for different people. But I also like the family culture of it, the focus on family, like Thomas said. I also like the sense of community, like Patrick said. All that to me is enough to keep me grounded here. It's not the weather, although the weather is nice. That's a plus. And also the women. Yeah, I know I'm married, but I ain't blind. When I'm out, I like to see beautiful people. And also the beaches. Yep, I love to be able to go 30 minutes up the road, 40 minutes up the road to touch a beach. That's fine. All that's just a plus. But what keeps me grounded is what I just mentioned. That's not superficial. That stuff is real. So to end this video, I'll say this. The only way one will stay in DR is if you found a life here that you couldn't find in America or that was missing in America. Because if you're coming here just to party, have fun, have the easy life, that right there can be found anywhere in the world. It can be found in America. That's not gonna keep you here in Dominican Republic. The people who stay here has found something that they haven't found anywhere else in the world. People are looking for a certain energy, a certain vibe, a certain connection, a certain frequency. And when they find that, like I've found it, that's what keeps me here in Dominican Republic. And listen, I'm not the only one that's found it here. I'm not an anomaly. My guy Jerry from Jerry and Shayla's Island Living, he's found it here with his wife Shayla. My guy Marcus from Love, Purpose, and Passports, he's found it here with his wife Wendy. John from the Dominican Route, he's found it here with his wife Dominga. My guy Patrick, he's found it here with his fiancee Indita. My guy Tony, he's found it here with his wife Maria. My guy Thomas, as I mentioned, he has found it here with his wife Indita too. My guy Michael over in Boca Chica, he's found it with his wife. My guy Brian at Santo Domingo Norte, he's found it with his wife here. My guy Kane over in Santo Domingo Este, he's found it with his wife too. And also a friend of mine and business partner, Jamie, he's found it too. And another friend, Jonathan, he's found it too. So as you can see, I'm not the only person here living in Dominican Republic that is enjoying themselves here. There are many other people. People that I don't even know, people that you don't even know. And some people you may know that I don't know that have found what they're looking for. So I say this to you guys. If you're looking for something superficial to keep you in Dominican Republic, I'll say it again, stay away, because Dominican Republic may not be for you. So until the end, remember, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present, because that's the only way you're gonna live your best life. And I'm out. Peace.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know.